Will the Federal Reserve cut interest rates 6 times in 2024 as the economy shows clear signs of cooling? According to multiple media sources, that's what they want to do. But will they? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Michael Citron. I am the number one Park One realtor and also run the number one Park One real estate team, Parrot Realty, here in South Florida. If you find value in this video, please make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our weekly videos. If you would like to book a call with me, please go to the first link in the description below and you can easily book a buyer, seller, or just a discovery call. I'm here for you. This week, we're going to discuss, will the Fed cut rates 6 times in 2024? And what does that mean? We're going to go over the weekly market update and we're going to talk about the mortgage interest rate news. So, how could the Fed cut rates 6 times when we were just halted the rising of interest rates? Please understand, the Fed is looking to get that rate down, inflation to 2%. We're still at 3.2%. So I don't know how these media sources with these economic people who honestly had the market wrong. They thought the market was going to crash in 2023 or go down 10, 15%. They had it wrong. The market has gone up. So I'm very cautious to see that rates will come down. Remember, the Fed meets 8 times during the year. So that means almost every time they meet, they're going to lower rates. I just don't see that happening. Will rates come down? Yes. I think they're slowly coming down. And how will this affect the mortgage interest rate market? So they're talking that rates could be in the 4s to 5s. But I look at it right now. If rates are in right now in the low 7s, not too long ago, they were in the 8s, and people are purchasing. Homes are taking a little bit longer to sell. They're not appreciating so crazy in price points, but we are seeing home sales accumulate. And if we see rates go down too fast back to the numbers that cause people to make this market go crazy in the first place, where they're lining up at houses, because remember, people don't buy house prices as much as they buy payments, monthly payments. And if we can get payments down from the, say, 8% peak that they were 23-year highs this year, not too long ago, that we're going to be in the 5s or 6s even. I mean, that's really making the home way more affordable for somebody. And it's only going to drive prices up. And that could really impact this economy. And the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. We can't see that happen again. And I don't think the Fed is going to allow that to happen. One, I don't think they're comfortable with the inflation numbers. I still think they want to get those lower. Have they paused raising rates? I mean, we were raising rates every single meeting, and we had many, rate increases, because they didn't raise it properly, from 2020 to 2023. They rapidly increased. I don't see them now going down. Now, the only way I see a rapid decrease is if we had a war, if we had another pandemic, God forbid. Those are the reasons that rates went down so low. And I just don't see that happening so fast. And please understand, when the rates go down, that doesn't mean that mortgage interest rates follow immediately. It could take, 6, 8, 12 plus months to see this results. People are more expecting to see rates go to the lowest numbers possible, probably by the summer of next year. So we got some time. We got a good 6+ months away. So let's focus on reality. I haven't seen, any sort of, indication, from the Fed that they're going to lower rates 6 times. This is just economists, talking and trying to get press and trying to get you to read it. I would love to see it. I don't think it's healthy overall. I don't think you should have a 20 to 40% increase in values per year. I don't think that's a healthy appreciation. It certainly has hurt us in the long run, because you have a lot of people that can't afford to buy a house right now, and that's nationwide. So by lowering interest rates too rapidly, it will cause people to even be longer term renters, and it could drive up rental prices. So I think the Fed's going to be very careful. We are coming into election year. I'm sure they want to make this as best as possible and make it favorable. So I already see rates almost, under 7% right now. That's huge. That doesn't really happen. You don't see a 1.5% fluctuation so quickly. But to go down in the 4s or 5s next year, that would be a huge change. And I really think we're not ready for that type of change in our market, especially when inflation's still there and we still have a rapid spending. I think we definitely need to see a little softer landing, so to speak. So, you know, As we look at this, we'll keep abreast of what the Fed will do. They're not expected to raise rates at their next meeting. So, and in this week for Carl Springs Real Estate, we currently have 176 single family homes for sale, and that's excluding the 55 plus community and condos and townhouses. Among those 176 homes for sale, 73 of them have been reduced in price already. Most likely they're going to be reduced again to even entice a buyer to make an offer, and then reduced in price in the negotiation process. So that's 41% of those listings have already been reduced. There's a 55 average days on market. So homes are taking almost 2 months to be listed. They're not under contract yet. So we really look at that healthy market of, 5 month of supply. So that's kind of like an equal market. 6 months is a buyer market. So we're not there yet, but as if the trends continue, you're going to see more us getting into one of those middle markets where it's not a buyer or seller market soon. 2023 median sales price year to date is 662,500. Last year, I'm sorry, 2023 median price per square foot is $300. That's price per square foot under living area, not total. People sometimes get confused with that. The 2022 median sales price last year, year to date in Coral Springs, is 640,000. So we have a 3% increase from last year's values. Boy, did all the experts have it wrong. They thought we are going to plummet 10 to 15%. We actually gained 3% with 23-year high interest rates. 2022 median price per square foot was $292. So we've gone up $8 per square foot for rental value. Just in the past 7 days alone, 26 new listings, 17 price reductions, 12 homes went under contract, and 21 homes closed. The Coral Springs rental single family market, we have 44 available homes for sale. 18 of them have been reduced in price. That's 41% of the inventory, and 48-day average on market. Kind of similar time on market and price reductions for rentals and for homes for sale. So that's interesting. The median rental cost per month for a property is $3,950. That's $1.89 per square foot. It's a 1% increase from last year at $3,900. So even rental values are going up. So prices of homes, 3% year to date, rental values, 1%. So if you decide to make a move, buying or selling, you paid more money. The home that you're living in went up in value, both for sales and for rentals. Last year we had 251. I'm sorry, this year we have 251 rentals year to date, and last year we had 199 rentals. That's a 21% increase in rentals. So that's pretty impressive to see how many homes were actually rented over selling. Obviously, that's keeping our inventory very low, as homeowners don't want to lose those low interest rates they have. So they've elected to have their homes rented out in the meantime instead of selling them. And this is the mortgage update according to Mortgage News Daily. 30-year fixed rate is almost at that 7 number. I can't wait to see it go under 7.05%. We were talking not too long ago at 8.1, 8.3. Crazy. 15-year fixed rate, 6.47%. And the 30-year fixed jumbo rate is at 7.55%. So what does this all mean? Well, we're getting to the holiday time. We're in the mix of holiday season. Kids will soon be getting out of school for the holidays. And look at it. I would be getting a jump start on this. We've taken multiple listings in the last few weeks and put them under contract. We're going to have our best January probably that we've ever had by putting them, 4 to 8 homes under contract in the end of November to December that are going to close in January. I could just imagine if this continues. So if you're thinking of making a move, understand you got to live somewhere else. So if you're selling your house and you want to buy something and get a decent deal, right now could be the best time to have your house ready, positioned, maybe coming soon on the market. Let people see maybe during the holidays that your house is available, as people maybe have family visiting, maybe some, out-of-state buyers. We get a lot of relocation buyers looking to in December to possibly close in January and February. I think it's crazy to not be on the market right now, because as soon as January comes along, you get through the first or second week, people start calling me, Michael, I want to list my house. And then inventory goes up 20 to maybe even 30% this year, even with low inventory. If you have competition makes prices, stabilize at least or go down. So I think it's really important, as we're festive, enjoying their holiday time, taking a little break from the hustle and bustle. That's what life's all about. But if you want to make a move and make a change for your family, if you're upsizing or downsizing, I think right now is the sweet spot to do this, where you can take advantage of selling your house for the highest value and then be able to take advantage of these interest rates and possibly buy down programs that sellers are still willing to give because competition is still there. Once those rates come into the sixes, it'll be put on the news. It'll be, wow, 6% down from 8, 2%, where a buyer can afford $2,000, more a month in a payment, or maybe $100,000 to $150,000 more in a sales price value. What is that going to do to houses? So I don't think this craziness of going down to 4 to 5% interest rates is going to happen so fast. I think the government, I think the Fed, I think this overall economy is smarter than people think, and I think they made the mistake of not raising rates too. They rose. They were increased so quickly. I think you will see a more stabilized market, maybe in the 6% until maybe the till summer months, spring, summer. Maybe they'll dip into the low 6%. That's my prediction. I don't see them going into the fours, into the fives. I could be wrong, but I really believe that could really affect the market in a negative way in the long term. And this inflation could go up again to 7, 8%. So I don't think that's going to happen. But I'm here every week putting my best foot forward. I have my pulse on the market, and I'm giving this information so our clients can understand it. They can educate themselves. It's your largest financial asset, what you're selling and what you're buying. I'm here to help you. We're the number one selling Parkland real estate brokerage and the number one selling Parkland agent. I don't do it alone. I have an amazing team behind me, next to me, in front of me. So we definitely want to earn your business and trust. We're working during the holidays. If you need us, you call us. We're here for you. You can contact us. Please everything we're posting, share it, and please inquire. We'd love to earn your business and trust. Have a great week, and we'll see you for another market update.